Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Today, we bring you a highly controversial and intriguing news story from Bangladesh that has sparked intense discussions across South Asia. Recently, during his visit to China, Mohammed Yunus, the head of Bangladesh's interim government, made a statement that has raised eyebrows both in India and beyond. Yunus suggested that China could establish a military airbase in Bangladesh's Lalmonirhat district, which has caused a stir in the region, particularly in India. In a viral video that has captured global attention, Yunus emphasized Bangladesh's strategic position in South Asia, highlighting the fact that 7 northeastern states of India, known as the Seven Sisters, are landlocked. According to Yunus, Bangladesh is the only guardian of the Indian Ocean for this region, implying that India's northeastern states have no direct access to the sea, and Bangladesh plays a vital role in facilitating their access to international waters. Yunus' words are seen by many as a veiled challenge to India's strategic influence in the area, and they have left many questioning the implications for regional security. Yunus went on to suggest that this situation could present a huge opportunity for China, inviting Chinese investment in Bangladesh. He mentioned how Bangladesh could become an extension of the Chinese economy, providing a gateway for Chinese goods to reach not only Bangladesh but also the rest of the world. His comments, while diplomatically framed, have raised concerns in India, with some experts questioning the broader consequences of such a partnership between China and Bangladesh. Adding fuel to the fire, Sanjeev Sanyal, a member of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Economic Advisory Council, responded sharply to Yunus' statements. Sanyal raised the question, what exactly is the significance of the 7 Indian states being landlocked? He pointed out that while Bangladesh is strategically located, the idea that the 7 northeastern states of India are completely isolated from the ocean is misleading. Despite the controversy over Yunus' comments, his trip to China had concrete outcomes. One of the key achievements was securing Chinese assistance for the modernization of Bangladesh's Mongla port, a major project worth an estimated $400 million. This project aims to enhance Bangladesh's maritime infrastructure and improve its trade capabilities. Moreover, China has pledged an additional $350 million to expand the China Economic and Industrial Zone in Chattogram, another significant development that will boost Bangladesh's industrial capacity. On top of that, China has also promised $150 million for technical assistance, which will contribute to various sectors in Bangladesh. One of the most striking parts of Yunus' discussions was his request for China's long-term support in river water management. Yunus expressed Bangladesh's interest in tapping into China's expertise in managing water resources. China is the master of water management, Yunus said, emphasizing how Bangladesh could learn from China's experience in managing rivers and tackling water scarcity. This move indicates Bangladesh's increasing reliance on China for infrastructural and environmental solutions, further cementing the growing ties between the two nations. The chicken neck: strategic importance and threat to India. To fully grasp the potential consequences of a Chinese military presence in Bangladesh, we must first understand the importance of the Chicken Neck, a narrow land corridor that connects India's northeastern states with the rest of the country. The Chicken Neck, located between Nepal and Bangladesh, is about 22 kilometers wide at its narrowest point, making it the only direct land route between India's northeastern region and its mainland. For India, the Chicken Neck is of paramount importance for both security and logistics. The 7 northeastern states, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, and Meghalaya, are rich in resources and strategically important. These states border China and Bangladesh, and thus, maintaining control over the Chicken Neck is crucial for India's national defense and territorial integrity. The Chicken Neck provides the only viable route for India to move troops, resources, and equipment into the northeastern region in times of conflict, particularly with China. However, should Bangladesh allow China to establish a military airbase in Lalmonirhat, the security of this land corridor could be threatened. The proximity of Chinese military infrastructure would jeopardize India's ability to move freely through this vital passage. It would also place India's northeastern states in a vulnerable position, with the possibility of Chinese forces having direct access to the region through Bangladesh. This would not only compromise India's national security but also its strategic autonomy in the region. For Bangladesh, while a Chinese airbase could offer military and economic benefits, it would come at the cost of heightened tensions with its larger neighbor, India. The Chicken Neck itself runs between Bangladesh and India, making the corridor essential for both countries' connectivity. For Bangladesh, maintaining peaceful relations with India is crucial, as India is a key partner in terms of trade, infrastructure, and security. However, allowing China to set up military infrastructure in this region could significantly strain this relationship, given India's historical concerns about China's increasing presence in South Asia. Moreover, Bangladesh's decision to host a Chinese airbase could increase its geopolitical leverage but also place it at the heart of a larger South Asian power struggle. This would require Bangladesh to carefully balance its relationships with both India and China, two countries with competing interests in the region. Geopolitical implications for regional security. The potential construction of a Chinese airbase in Lalmonirhat, situated within close proximity to the Chicken Neck, raises serious concerns about the future security dynamics in South Asia. For India, the airbase would be seen as a direct threat to its control over the Chicken Neck and its broader regional influence. Any military infrastructure established by China in Bangladesh would be viewed by India as an extension of China's growing influence in the region, which could destabilize the current balance of power. While Yunus' visit to China and his remarks about Bangladesh becoming a gateway for Chinese economic influence have created significant economic opportunities, the possibility of Chinese military infrastructure in Bangladesh, especially near the Chicken Neck, introduces a grave security threat for India. This development could shift the geopolitical landscape in South Asia, forcing India to reconsider its security strategies, alliances, and regional approach.
Well, as you know very well, we created Bangladesh. Bangladesh, China, Pakistan have of late been talking of Chicken's Neck, the Siliguri corridor. यूनुस ने स्टेटमेंट इसलिए दिया कि वो अपनी स्थिति मजबूत करना चाहते हैं बांग्लादेश में, और बांग्लादेश आर्मी को ये बताना चाहते हैं कि देखिए मेरे साथ भी कोई है, मेरे सिर पर भी किसी का हाथ है.
Well, I think this is a very shocking statement by Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus. He has absolutely no right to make a statement like that. He knows that the Northeast is an integral part of India, and we have had very close discussions with the government of Bangladesh on access by Northeast India to the Bay of Bengal, and there are formal agreements on this about access through, there's a bridge that has been built over the river Feni, and access through Tripura to Chittagong port, and many other, access by the riverway connecting from Mongla port right up to northeast in Zakiganj, which accesses our state of Assam on the other side. So I think that I must say that we must condemn this statement, because the manner in which it was made, as though the Northeast belongs to Bangladesh, and actually this, I must tell you that this is an old habit of the BNP government. When I was there as High Commissioner, Begum Khalida Zia was the BNP Prime Minister, and Jamaat-e-Islami, who is now absolutely the biggest force in Bangladesh, was a member of the alliance government of Begum Khalida Zia. And that time, their Foreign Minister Murshid Khan used to say that Bangladesh may be India locked, but Northeast India is Bangladesh locked. So they have always got this eye that they can influence events in the Northeast, but it was never possible for them because the Northeast is fully integrated with India and all the connectivity has always been there. They have always been sending their goods to India. And then with every government in Bangladesh, we have had talks on connectivity. And with the Sheikh Hasina government for the last 15 years, we have had specific agreements on this subject. SOP, standard operating procedures, have been worked out, and it is expected that any government subsequently will adhere to it. And I can tell one thing to Bangladesh very clearly, that they cannot expect any rights as a lower riparian if they are not interested in giving rights of connectivity to Northeast India. So they should know this very clearly, and they should not have any illusions about this.
As the situation continues to unfold, it will be crucial to monitor how Bangladesh navigates its relations with both India and China, particularly with regard to sensitive strategic locations like the Chicken Neck. The growing presence of China in Bangladesh could reshape the future of South Asian geopolitics and security in ways that were once unthinkable. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for more updates and analyses on this evolving story.